Hi lovelies, this is Sheree from Divine Visions. Welcome back, and for those who are new to my channel, my name is Sheree and welcome guys. Thank you also so much for your support guys. I'm reading each and every one of your comments and I just love you as usual. I'm getting to know you guys, which is so cool, and I'm also loving the green hearts on the comments, as you know, which means that you're in the draw to win a private reading with me or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. Which I haven't got in front of me right now, but maybe at the end of the reading I will show you guys at the end of the video. Or you can go back on past videos and I show those in those anyway, guys. But let's get started. This is a subscriber request. Does your person, does he, I should say, have intentions on coming back to you? Is his intention to come back to you? Does he want to? Is he thinking about it? Is he going to? That kind of thing, okay? So basically what I've done this time is pre-shuffled on cards. So we've got reading number 1, which is the Crystal Vision Tarot and the little green superhero. We've got reading number 2, which is the Divine Tarot that I created. This is the red superhero. I'll show you. This is the green. And this is the little red one. And we've got the Celtic, Universal Celtic Tarot for reading number 3, which is the little white, kind of looks pink as well, but not in the light, but white, pink little superhero. And then we've got the pink superhero for reading number 4, Lightseer's Tarot, okay? So I'll give you a moment to focus on the cards, put your person in mind, and take a deep breath, guys. Hi group 1, welcome guys. You chose the cute little green superhero right here. I'm going to place her right over here. So is your person intending to come back to you? Is he going to come back to you? We've got the Sun, which is the Leo energy too. We've got breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Self-control, higher self. Family, high spirit. Or Holy Spirit, I should say. Looking deeper, deep within me is a majestic radiance. Angels by your side. I love you. I will wait for a sign from you. Lake, stillness. The Divine Confessions, the Divine Masculine's Confessions. The fact you even give me the time of day blows my mind. I remember you. Patience. Attraction. Wedding. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. The Phoenix. Give in for my touch, for my taste, for my lust. And the 2 cards here, brave and trustworthy. Now guys, as a lot of you know, I don't necessarily read them in order. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I just do whatever spirit directs me to go to. And the energy that I'm getting from these cards right now is really beautiful. I really feel like your person's trying to make their way to you. They're going into their higher self right now. They're trying to kind of like hide away from all external influences right now. Okay, they're trying to come into a place of stillness. So I'm going to get started. I'm already tuning in. Your person is trying to right now seek self-control within themselves. We see all of these people around them and they're trying to get this person's attention, and they could be family. Okay, we do have the family card here. There might be peace needed within your person right now, so they're trying to suss out where they can find this peace. This inner stillness is within, isn't it? So it feels to me like maybe your person has been going out into nature. Maybe they are going near a body of water or going into water just to get away from everyone, everything right now. There might be influences around their family members, And it feels like your person's trying to ground their energy right now. There's some things they definitely need to sort through in themselves, in their life. And there's peace to be made now with other people around them. It could be karmic situations, but definitely could be family related stuff here as well. Feels like the Holy Spirit or the higher powers are coming in to really help your person to resolve disagreements with their family. Or family can also not necessarily mean that it's their direct family, you know, as we know it. Family can be your tribe, people that your soul circle is, you know, it's your soul tribe. So it could be their friends might be family to them. Any kind of circle that they relate to and have found themselves in that have contributed to their belief systems, the patterns that they follow, etc. That's what this is about. It's about finding peace and harmony within, having self-control, not reacting. And the reason I'm saying all this, guys, because you're saying, well, what has this got to do with my person if they're intending to come back to me, is that this is what's going on in their life currently. It's major. It's a major thing for them. Perhaps your person, your guy, you know, your masculine, has to undergo a massive transformation or has to let go of something in order to come to you, okay? Because he's trying to break through all of the, like we see this person with a scythe. I think they would be having a scythe, or I don't know what it is, but they're breaking through the trail, or they're making a trail, breaking through the hay, I think it is. And they're showing me that your person's working hard at trying to cut away and machete away all the things that they no longer need in his life. You know, he doesn't need this anymore. He's learned through that. Maybe he's finding that people around him are trying to force him in all different directions, and he's trying now to forge his own path, trying to come into it like cocoon his own energy in. See how it's like his higher self right here above his body, okay? This is his physical self, and this is his energy and aura, and this is his higher self and the wisdom coming through. So he has been drawn to maybe spending time out in nature or withdrawing from people who are trying to, you know, pull, like a psychic vampire, pull on his energy. He's being required to look deeper within at his own majestic radiance right now, at all the gems that, you know, the gemstones and the jewels of wisdom that are within him. And we've got all the different colors of the chakras going on here. And it's interesting because we don't have the color red, do we? I don't think we do. We've got orange, yellow, blue, purple, indigo, green. Interesting, isn't it? So we don't have the red chakra, which is the base chakra, which is the root chakra. So that's what this is about. I feel like it's got red here. Your person's trying to ground their energy, get into stillness, really look within at how they can break the trail. And it feels like they have had something illuminate for them in their life, that they now know what to do. And it is because they're looking deeper within, okay, at the majestic radiance that they truly are, into the power that they are. They're going into self-empowerment right now. And they're being shown the way. So whether this be your light or their higher self, there's help around them in spirit right now. They're helping your person. They're helping him to come forward towards you. He is now seeing the sunlight. He's now seeing that new perspective coming through. And he goes, I love you. See, he's saying to you, I love you. And I remember who you are to me. So in this time of going deep within, into maybe a meditation or just deep thinking, deep reflection right now, your person loves you and remembers you. They know who you are to them. Okay, and angels are by his side, helping him to do this. So he's definitely got strong spiritual guidance around him right now. He says to you, the fact you even give me the time of day blows my mind, because he understands he's got a lot to transform. He's got a lot to stand up to. He's got a lot to, a lot of inside work, inner work to do. And he realizes it's going to take a lot of patience, okay, on his behalf. But what I see is him saying, I will wait for a sign from you, meaning that, okay, maybe you're not in contact. Maybe he doesn't recognize that at the moment he can come forward towards you. He also does realize he's got this stuff to do here, but it's almost like the ball is in your court too. Because he says here too, give in for my touch, for my taste, for my lust. So he really feels your presence and your energy whilst he's in this state right here. He is very, very attracted to you, but he's also realizing that, you know, in order to attract one another, you need to sometimes pull away and go after the things you need to for your own soul's growth. So this is definitely something he finds attractive in you, is when you go off and you experience life in your own way. You're growing in it. You're not seeking him out and trying to pull him in out of codependency. It's kind of like you're just off there, you know, you're off and you're shining in your own life. And he really is attracted to you. He's magnetized towards you, and even passionate for you, okay? Wants this with you, wants a commitment, wants the wedding. So a wedding could be a literal marriage, as in the traditional type of marriage we see here, or marriage can mean just the union of souls. So whatever that is for him, for you guys, it means that he wants to, he's attracted to coming together in this way. He is like the phoenix rising, okay? It's a new phase, wants to rekindle this relationship. He's going through a renewal and transformative phase right now, okay? It's a huge thing for him to have to cut away and machete the old order, to cut away old rules and regulations and how things have been imposed on him for many years now. So it's a huge thing he's going through. He's going through growth, and he's changing his perspective. He's changing his mind on things. He's bringing love into the situation, and that's because he's bringing love into his own self right now, finally starting to look deeper, being pulled into this stillness right now, having to try and resolve this, this shadow side, the feelings of many years of hating himself perhaps, looking within and thinking, I really don't like who I am, I don't like the person that I am. I need to find out who I am and why I react the way I do. What is love about? What is life about? What do you mean to me, type thing. So this is the thing that he's trying to work out, is, you know, the fact that you give him even the time of day blows his mind, because he's never felt good enough. And now he's starting to break free, okay, from those old thought patterns. The sun is illuminating now. He's starting to feel that warmth he hasn't really felt in his heart for a long time. I think the higher powers, whether it be God or the angels or spirit, whatever it is, his own higher self, your own spirit is coming in to show him the way and the light. I am the way, the light, is what I'm hearing. So bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So could be the new moon in Aquarius. That, you know, that's something that could be, what is it? Is it January next year maybe, I think? I'm not sure. But it could be around that time, okay, that something could change. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. And it could be between January next year and, say, August, because that is from Aquarius to Leo type thing. So it could be between those dates that something very significant is occurring for your person. But I do feel like this is starting to happen already within their life right now. So your person's going to come through, undergoing this transformation, is coming through with the bravery, which is really awesome, because it takes a lot to sit down and really contemplate and look within. It's a very confronting thing to do, to look within at your own inner demons and your shadows, and especially when it's huge work as having to transform patterns from our ancestors and break through those cycles. So your person's undergoing a huge thing right now, and they do want to come back to you. They intend to come back to you, and being trustworthy as well on the path, and being trustworthy towards you. That's something that's just naturally within your person anyway. But I think they want to prove to you that they are trustworthy and that they do have good intentions in coming back with you. But they understand they have a lot to look at right within themselves right now. And they just feel at the moment like, wow, you are just so beautiful, and why would you want them, kind of thing, when they're not ready and they just don't really have much to give, etc. But they feel this really strong spiritual pull to be with you. And I feel like they're becoming aware that you are something more than just, you know, someone in their life now, or someone who's been in their life just for a lesson. Like, you are somebody that they really want to be with and have a life with and a future with. So I think that's just gorgeous. So on that note, guys, this is a very short reading today. It's quite to the point. We're going to look at your guidance card, okay, whilst this is all happening. What does Spirit encourage you to do right now? For group 1, please, Spirit. What does Spirit encourage you to do right now for group 1, please? Oh, there it is. So we have, oh, look at this gorgeous owl magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision and you can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. You have the wisdom to see and pierce through the veil of illusion. Deep down, you know this is happening for your person, and you know the reasons why there has to be patience in this journey. And so it's showing here, use your magic, use your intuition, open your inner vision, your clairvoyance, okay? This is what this is about as well, is being able to open up to your psychic powers. You can see through the illusion, which is deception, okay? Illusions can come across as deceptive energy. What you see isn't always as what it seems, okay? So things aren't always as they seem. And you're able to break through that, okay? Break through that illusion and let the past go. Like your person's transforming and shedding the old skin right now. They're trying to let things go and seek out peace with their family or whatever karmic circles, even past life stuff, even on a very unconscious level even. Your person's really healing stuff from a cellular level. So it's really massive, and whether they know it or don't know it, or whether it's indirectly or directly, spirit are coming through in this healing for them. And I feel like you can also, through your own wisdom, send your person protection and love and light. You do have the magic within you, the spiritual wisdom to be able to cut those ties, for the negative ties between you and your person also, and make room for them, make room for your better life as well. Okay, so that is just gorgeous, guys. So that is your reading, group 1. I hope that's resonated with you. Please comment a green heart in the comment section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw, and I'm going to grab them quickly. I meant to do this. Or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. And guys, I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, group 2. Welcome, guys. You chose the little cute red superhero right here. Let's have a look. We've got the Divine Journey Tarot, and we've got the Devil for the first card. It says lured. It says here, attachments, trapped in addictions, codependency, and unhealthy patterns or relationships, shadow self, restrictions, sexuality, lust, temptations, animal instincts, instant gratification, self-limiting beliefs, in a dark place, powerful attachments in love, and a honeymoon phase. And it says lured. So maybe your person's been lured into something. We're going to see. So we've got discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Vast vistas, expand your horizons. Life force, Aphrodite. And we've got cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. We've got speak your truth. Spring equinox, rebirth. And I love you unconditionally. We've got please don't give up on us. I promise I will be back soon. That's just right there, guys. Saying yes, your person's coming back. I see you in my dreams, and in my dreams we are already together. Believe. Wow. And winter, recovery. We've got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. We've got confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. We've got passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. We've got it's easier to stay away now than lose you later. And motivated, contemplative, creative, and peaceful. Beautiful. So as a lot of you know, I don't necessarily read them in order. I go with whatever spirit directs me to do. Sometimes I do read them in order. We're going to see what your person's trying to say here, okay? And their intention looks like, definitely as we've been reading the cards out, that yes, your person intends to come back to you, okay? That's definitely there. There's some things holding your person back right now, and it could be their finances, their career, It looks to me like we see here finances and career, cultivating prosperity. Your person's definitely trying to plan a way forward, trying to gain some kind of... there's more wisdom they need to acquire here within saving money, having a career, a business, growing strong in themselves. I feel like it's really important for your person to be abundant, to have money, to be in a place where they don't have to, worry about going without. And I feel like to come back to you, they would really, really need to be strong, okay? Need to feel like they could also maybe share something with you. At the moment, they're expanding their horizons. Now, this could be in their career life, but it could be that they're away from you at a very physical distance right now, living their life. There's a chapter they must seek out right now, like they must live, okay? There's a chapter of their life they have to undergo, like a karmic cycle, some lessons they need to learn. So it's kind of like it's easier to stay away now than lose you later. So it's easier for us to be apart right now. We have to sacrifice this in order to, make it work. So it feels like your person has been lured in a karmic cycle. As I said before, the devil's all about karma, okay? Karmic patterns and attachments. It could be for some of you that your person is in another relationship right now and has to undergo that cycle before they can step out and be with you. Because it does look to me like there's truths coming in right now. They're standing in the light of truth. They're on their way, okay? Like the Fool, ready to jump into a new chapter, wanting to expand that horizons with you. But I also feel like they need to live something in their life right now that's something very important for them. We do have Life Force Aphrodite, number 45. I am actually going to grab the booklet for this one because I am not very familiar with that one, okay, guys? Bear with me. It feels to me like, where are we? 45. So it says here for Aphrodite, life force, it's seduction, libido, sexuality and attraction, which is very interesting when we got the devil card here. So it could be that at the moment your person's not ready to settle down right now. They could be expanding their horizons, seeking out life, being a free spirit, okay, like this one, trying to find out where they stand in life and what they're meant to be doing. They know there's a lesson to learn or their pathway is being set out for them in a different way right now. And it's interesting because it's talking about sexuality, passion, being on fire. And they're in search of something that's satisfying, but it may not necessarily be satisfying with whichever way they're going right now. And lust and all that doesn't have to necessarily mean sexuality. I know this card does talk about that. It's about attraction, something that's really magnetizing them in right now. And it could be, as I said, things that are of a karmic nature, could be another person. They need to perhaps really learn about themselves and about relationships and about their sexuality and where they really fit in with it all. What else is here? So it's just really talking about your person has to direct their life force energy. They have to control it and direct it, rather than letting it control and overwhelm them. So at the moment, they might be really afraid of commitment. They might be just off trying to learn about themselves and about commitments and about their sexuality and where they stand with all this. They're saying they love you. They want to speak their truth. So they're discovering truth around this right now, what this means to them. Maybe they've always lived a pattern of just seeing, relationships and intimacy as like sex and passion and lust, but they've never really looked into the whole commitment type thing here. So your person is cultivating a whole, not just money and financial stuff here, but also undergoing like cultivating an abundance of wisdom coming through this journey right now. And they want to come and share their truth with you about what they've learned. That's what I'm getting here. So they're discovering the truth about this, okay? They've lived life. Maybe they have, they're very worldly in this way, okay? Maybe with sexuality, maybe not emotionally, maybe not worldly when it comes to the deeper emotion of love, but perhaps with relationships, okay? Maybe they've had many, and they tend to... are now seeking out something more, and they know that this is with you because they want this rebirth with you. They might even want to start a family with you. The spring equinox has occurred for us in just recently here in Australia, I'm pretty sure. And so what this is, they're talking about a rebirth coming in right now. There's something that they're giving it like form to now. They're giving energy to it, and it's about saying, please don't give up on us. I promise I will be back soon. So it's kind of like your person feels they have no choice but to be on this journey. It might have been that they had already kind of like maybe feel a little bit trapped in this now, that they have to fulfill something out first, fulfill a mission before they can come back to you. And that could be that they did find themselves in another relationship, and now they are trying to work out a way to get out of that. It could be that they did move away and they've got business and career, that kind of thing that's holding them back as well at the moment. So there's something that's holding them back, but they know what they want. They know they want to expand and come back to you. They know that they need to be confident. So the new moon in Leo is next year July, August, one of those. I'll have to look it up, but maybe if you Google it, you'll find it. So it's just showing that this could be happening around that time. It doesn't have to be, but it could be a Leo or a Capricorn that you're dealing with here. And also we've got the number 45 on the Aphrodite card here, so that equals to a 9, which is the Hermit card in the tarot, which is Virgo. And so it could also be that your person's starting to shy away from that type of a lifestyle now, because they are seeking a deeper truth, and that is to be in a deeper commitment and love you unconditionally. And so that's with you. And they're seeing you in their dreams, okay? And in my dreams, we are already together, believe. But at the moment, we have to pause, okay? Things are frozen over for a reason. And we both need to recover, so there's a recovery process going on. Maybe you did have to take a break. Things had to kind of freeze over for a bit in order for your person to, fulfill this path and learn what they learn now about you. We've got passion, insane chemistry, liking each other equally and having fun. They have extreme passion for you. We've got the Leo, which is a fiery energy also. So we've got some earth and fire going on here. And it's easier to stay away now than lose you later. So they know they're not ready to come forward towards you just yet. But when they do, they're going to be motivated. And they have been contemplating on this for a while now, on how to become motivated towards you. They're thinking very creatively on how to come towards you and have this life with you as well. They might want to create something that's very artistic, musical. It could be a family, it could be anything. But they want to bring this renewal and rebirth into this connection. Okay, so they do know on a deeper level that they're off learning things. It's strengthening their character. Things like that are happening now, and they're coming through with a peaceful energy also. So it's kind of like, they're going a bit wild on their journey. They're doing whatever they have to do, and then they'll come back and want to settle with you. So it kind of does feel like they have things they want to see, and it could be that for some of you they are traveling. There's just some kind of a single life going on here that they feel like they need to live like that, okay? So let's have a look then at what guidance does Spirit have for you. So this is pretty short, this reading today, but it's kind of like straight to the point, guys. So yes, your person has intentions of coming back to you. Absolutely. So let's have a look then at what guidance does Spirit have for you, Group 2, whilst this is happening. What guidance does Spirit have for Group 2, please? Group 2's guidance card. Whoop, there it is. Thank you, Spirit. So we've got Fox, clever, beautiful. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts, and resources surround you. Be open to romance. So I feel like it's just about really you just being cunning, in this situation, maybe just realizing, okay, there's a bigger picture than what I might be thinking in my mind right now, being clever in this. And solutions to your problems are easily found because you're quite switched on right now as well. Always listen to your gut instincts, and you'll find that whatever you need in this situation is going to come to you, okay? If you need signs, Spirit will give you signs. If you need comfort, you're going to get comfort. It's just about also living your own life, going on your own journey, knowing in your heart that this person is coming back to you. Your person is coming back to you. You might find that they might, if you are in communication, may not necessarily tell you everything right now. I think that they're still trying to just learn about themselves and live life. For whatever reason, they're on this path. So be open. Maybe in the meantime, you may not necessarily be waiting around for this person forever. This might be a long journey that they need to go on. For some people, it can be months. Other people, it can be years. So it might be that you're open to other connections coming in, or you might just be open to just being in love with your own life and doing what you want creatively as well, guys. So I really hope that's helped you today and given you some clarity as to what's going on with your man or your masculine. And please don't forget to put a comment, the heart, the green heart, or write green heart in the comment section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to be in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. That will be drawn at the end of this month, guys. So I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hello, group 3. Hope you're all doing really well, guys. You chose a little white superhero. So let's have a look. Is your person intending on coming back? We've got the 5 of Swords. We've got the infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. We've got risk, joy guides. And we've got unconditional love, the Divine Mother. How beautiful. And then we've got proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. Aries, bold, impulsive, motivated. Lotus flower, unfoldment. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I don't react when people mention you. I'm terrified of losing you due to my inability to be vulnerable. And nights are the worst for me. It's as if all my feelings are amplified. And even though you are not in my life right now, you still are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Burning passion. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. You deserve love. You are lovable. And balance, spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. My whole body burns at the thought of you. Free-spirited, abundant, and family-oriented. Now, as a lot of you guys know, I don't necessarily read them in all the same order that they come out. Sometimes I do, but Spirit will guide me as to what I'm meant to do, guys. And I just definitely feel like I want to cry in this reading. Because your person's undergoing a lot of heavy stuff, like a lot of pain. I feel like they really miss you. They're very nostalgic right now. They've almost got to put on a shield or a guard. There might have been some ego stuff going on in the very beginning, okay? Your person might be fending off all sorts of people around them right now, and just in their own mind space, maybe there's a lot of negative stuff happening for them right now, some negative self-talk. Maybe they're thinking that this will never work. Will you ever take them back? There's a lot of pain here, and you might have cut them out. With this person, you could have cut them out. It could have been that there was some harsh words said between you. There might have been an ego, like mind games maybe happening at some stage, or manipulations of some sort, or a tit for tat, hurting one another. But someone has walked away, and it feels like your person has walked away feeling defeated and feeling really pained and wounded, not just emotionally, but in the mind as well, mentally wounded. And that sounds weird saying that, but what I mean by that is that your person isn't thinking clearly. They're not feeling or thinking positively right now. It was kind of like maybe their way or the highway at one stage. And there might have been them, I keep seeing them being on guard, okay? And maybe you were really trying to machete or cut down those, it's like they put a wall of swords around them, right, basically right here, and you've tried to cut them away from them to You know, and it's, what am I saying here? It's like they armored themselves, or they armed themselves with hostility, and painful words might have been thrown at you like daggers, you know, thrown at you. It could have been the other way around also, but I feel like you were trying to perhaps bring their guard down through love, even if you were reactive. There's just this feeling of your person being wounded, being pained in life, not just from you, but maybe some other things have happened in their past where they felt they've had to defend themselves and be on guard and just come back at you. And it's kind of like a, I'll hurt you before you hurt me type thing. That's just in this one card, okay? That's just an aspect of the whole thing. Because what I feel like is this person, your person, has really struggled to come into their true nature. And just when they get to that point of showing and revealing their true nature, bang, the defensive side comes up again, and they might go cold on you or shut you out. You know, that stuff's happened here. And what I see here is that your person feels deeply sorrow, like deep sorrow, deeply sorry for what's occurred between you. Okay. They have extreme burning passion for you, though. Even though this is happening, they still feel this for you. They feel that their whole body burns at the thought of you. So there's extreme passion and chemistry going on here. Your person's learning about unconditional love right now. Maybe they didn't get enough love from their own mother. Maybe this is something they've really sought out, is, you know, that nurturing, beautiful energy. And I feel like the inner child, your person's inner child, the little inner boy within, has to heal, okay, has to heal. Maybe there's been too many risks being taken with your person in the past, and they've just done things recklessly and mindlessly, that, you know, now they need to look after themselves. They need to cocoon themselves in that love now. And also they're being too wary, too cautious. So we can see there's a contradiction going on. In some ways, your person's very, maybe very impulsive and jumps in and overreacts and responds, you know, reacts to things, maybe jumps into things they're not really meant to get into. And yet when it comes to love and with you, Spirit are trying to say, look, there's something good you can have with this person. Take a risk. You know, if you take a risk and jump in, then you can find that happiness and that true love, you know, that true love that you're craving for and that you deserve. See, I've got little infants here as well, like the little babies. It's so interesting. And then we've got the Divine Mother here as well. So it's kind of like when you're a child, you do take a risk. You don't really think about the consequences of your actions. And sometimes your person can be a child in that way, where in the past they have taken risks, like, you know, jump into things that might not be good for them, and that they've had to learn the hard way with. But I really do feel Spirit are trying to push your person into this, to say, you know what, there is someone here that can love you, that wants to love you and nurture you. And it's almost like they know this. They do know that they can have this infinite abundance with you. It's not just money. It's talking about that happiness. And see how there's like this sharing of this abundance here. Like, I think they've got this blanket here. They've got all the berries or something, or apples or whatever they are in there. And it's like teamwork. And I feel like your person hasn't been working with you. They've been working against you and against the universe, basically, that keeps giving them this opportunity to have this unconditional love. Okay, so they've been struggling like the lotus flower. You know, it comes through the mud. Without the mud, Thich Nhat Hanh says, without the mud, there is no lotus. No mud, no lotus, okay? So your person has to undergo that darkness and that struggle and push through. And that's what this relationship is about. So yes, they're undergoing their own struggle, but this is a relationship too. So the relationship has struggled. It has seen dark times. It has been like the mud, you know. It's just been something that's been really hard to see through. But eventually has pushed through and blossomed into this beautiful lotus flower. The flower comes from the mud. So it feels to me like this can unfold, and this is what your person actually really does want to have unfold, is this beautiful lotus through the mud, okay, through the times of the mud. So it's like proceeding softly. You don't force it. It just happens. It's a process. It occurs in its own timing. So your person's proceeding softly. Their inner power grows in moments of quietude. So I feel like your person's been kind of like forced into being quiet, being alone, so that they can reflect on what is important and what they do want and where is their courage coming from. Because at times they will jump in impulsively and have courage to do other things. And when it comes to this, they will, because they're feeling this within you too, this beautiful nurturing energy, they will shut it out. But they're learning now, the Aries energy here, to be bold, motivated and impulsive and jump in and be forward with you, be straightforward with life. And it feels like to me that they're starting to get there, okay? They're starting to get there where they do recognize that they deserve love, because this is not just a message to you. This is a message to them from Spirit that they deserve love, that they're being pushed. You know, it's like Spirit pushing them on the back to say, go for it. Come on, you'll be fine, because they really are afraid of love. So, yes, your person wants to come back to you. They want to reconcile with you. They're unsure of their own confidence here. They've got to balance spirituality and practicality. The full moon in Pisces talks about healing. It's about being able to let things go that no longer serve you. Go with the flow, not hold on to it any longer. And that's what your person's starting to learn, that, okay, they had to let you go. They didn't want to. Okay, it's like your person has been so on guard that when people mention you, they don't react, because it would bring up a whole heap of sadness and guilt within your person. They didn't want to let this go. They don't want to let it go even now, but they realize that they weren't good enough for you at that point. Okay, so they're learning about themselves. They're proceeding softly right now into this step-by-step process, like baby steps, right? I'm terrified of losing you due to my inability to be vulnerable. You know, when you look at an infant, infants are vulnerable, okay? Our heart can be vulnerable. And your person feels like a little child, that inner child that is vulnerable in this situation, because it's unfamiliar territory. Okay, so usually your person will close off to this. They might go really tense in themselves when it comes to having to open their heart to you. Nights are the worst for me. It's as if all the feelings, or all my feels are amplified. So that is when they're really thinking and going within and reflecting most, is at nighttime. But they miss you, and they're looking at your photographs, possibly at nighttime also, about, you know, they're thinking and reflecting on all the things that they could have with you. Maybe some of you do have a family, but your person wants to have this with you. They want to have a family. They are also a very strong free spirit. They're used to being on their own and independent, even though it may not necessarily be a healthy path. They are used to that, but they are coming through with abundance. We do see abundance. They're coming through with this as well in terms of having this love and wisdom within themselves. Okay, I feel like there's harsh lessons your person has been learning, and they need to learn to not kick themselves too much, you know, not beat themselves up about it. Things happen. We do tend to learn the hard way sometimes. And I feel really strongly that your person hasn't been nurtured enough in life, or they haven't given it to themselves. But I feel like for some of them who have a mother in spirit, she's definitely coming in and overlooking your person right now. We have the number 1, which is the Fool in the tarot. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, I'm getting confused. The Magician in the tarot, meaning that anything can be transformed and it can be created with all the elements right here. So love is one, wisdom is another, you know, and then you've got the abundance, which is the other, golden opportunity to bring it all together. And then we have the sword of truth as well coming through, and clarity. So, you know, it's love, abundance, that wisdom and sword of truth, clarity. And then we have spirit, passion for this as well. So, you know, when we look at the 13, is it? I can't see from here. No, it's a 43, sorry. That's a 7. So it's a Chariot. It's about taking a risk, moving forward, charging forward into this. But, you know, obviously your person's proceeding softly into this, which is the best way. But it's movement. It's movement forward towards you. And that's what's happening here. So even though you are not in my life right now, you still are the best thing that's ever happened to me. Your person reflects on this. They recognize your worth. They know you deserve love and that they haven't given you what you deserve. So they're trying to balance their practical life with the spirituality. Maybe they've been a very practical person in their approach to things. They're starting to open up to a whole new realm right now as they open their heart more. So yes, your person does intend to come back to you, guys. So let's have a look. What does Spirit guide you to do for Group 3? Group 3's spiritual guidance. Group 3's guidance message, please, Spirit. What is that? What can they do in this time? So, grizzly bear power. Beautiful. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. That is just gorgeous, isn't it? Really. So basically, you have the power. You know, you have love and gentleness within you. And that's the real strength here in all of this. And it's kind of like the bear reminds me of like the mother bear too, like very protective and also is the protector. Yeah, protective and has a lot of power, gives a lot of love and never gives up. Is that strength right there. So don't give up on this journey. Don't give up on your person, but don't give up on you or your path for this person either. It's about standing strong in your power and knowing that in time your person will make their way to you. But at the same time, trusting in your intuition, knowing that nothing can destroy you or pull you down. You've also gone through a journey with this person and you've come out strong and with wisdom. So holding on to that, okay, guys? So I really hope that has helped you and given you clarity for this reading today. And don't forget to put a green heart in the comment section below, guys, if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me or to go in the draw to win the Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate deck that I created myself. And I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Love and blessings. Hi Group 4, welcome guys. You chose the little pink superhero, how cute. So let's have a look here guys. When is your person, no, what am I saying? Do they intend to come back? Does he intend to come back to you? Got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Got the grounding, go deep, explore your roots. We've got grace, Holy Spirit. And we've got truth, higher self. We've got emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. And we've got improving health. Nurturing, Gaia. We've also got shaman, ancient healing wisdom. I hope that you can forgive me one day. And you're the destination I seek, my reason to grow. And you are the light in my darkness. Keep shining bright so I can come home. And even if you don't hear from me now, don't mistake my silence for not loving you. You are always and forever in my heart. Within 3 years, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. And heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. What I would give to run my fingers through your hair. I live for your smile and would die for your kiss. Your beauty cascades over me. Open, optimistic, and compassionate. Wow, guys, you've got a fair few different energies going on here. Okay. As a lot of you know, I don't read them in order, in any particular order. Sometimes I do, if Spirit directs me to, but I'll just go with what they tell me to do today, guys. So let's have a look. What am I getting first up? It's interesting to me that there has been two messages talking about grace right here, emerging into grace. So your person's being guided right now to ground. They're not grounded right now with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn you're dealing with. Very interesting because earthy people are meant to be grounded, you know. So it feels to me like your person's at the moment trying to ground themselves. They are being drawn to seeking out truth right now and nurturing their own spirit. There's a lot of healing for your person right now. They're undergoing a very deep healing journey. This is what I see here. We got Gaia, we got the tree roots here as well, the tree. So it looks like your person's really getting out in nature. We see, okay, Gaia nurturing, grounding. Your person's really grounding their energy out in nature. They could be hiking, camping, being around trees or a body of water. There's something that your person needs to do to just get back to earth, get back to the basics, basically. It's what your person's needing to do. I feel like he doesn't feel grounded for some time now, has had to undergo this healing right now, and it feels like it might even be seeking out other healers, okay, ancient healing in that as well. And I mean, Earth is the nature's own healer, is Earth. So your person's benefiting from nature's own healing, okay? That's what I'm getting here as well. And this is just telling me a story as to what their intention is, okay, and coming back to you. Because at the moment, there's this need to retreat and go within and seek out not only the able to ground their energy and feel like they're at one, you know, in their body even, because sometimes we can feel quite lightheaded and that we're just not connected to ourselves. And I feel like that's what this is about, is that your person is undergoing this now, starting to nurture themselves through Mother Nature. They might be gardening. They might be getting their hands in the soil. There's something they're doing to ground themselves. And what he's doing as well with this is finding out truth about the meaning of things. So your person could literally be looking at bird life, wildlife, flowers, how things are kind of like forming in the world, how they're created. It's a miracle. It's that kind of thing, because I feel like your person's stopping now, stopping and looking and going within and seeing the flame within too, that the holy flame, you know, it's the eternal flame within. And so that's what I feel is going on, is that your person's undergoing this massive transformation, this massive healing journey, improving his health right now. Maybe he's eating right. Maybe he's looking at his nutrition. There's something major going on here with that. And so he's keeping away. He's keeping away right now. He knows that you are the destination. He wants to be with you. You are his reason to grow. And that's what it's saying, is that you were the catalyst for his growth here. You were the catalyst for him to pull back and start this journey of nurturing himself and healing himself and grounding his energy so he can do so. It could take within 3 years, okay, for this to really happen for him. And I know that sounds like a long time. It does say within 3 years. It doesn't say in 3 years. It could be weeks away, months away even, depending on what he's doing on this path. But he's saying that he hopes that you can forgive him one day. Maybe there was something he really did that hurt you and he really feels bad about this. He feels really heartbroken, actually. So he's deeply hurt. He feels separated to you. He feels lost. He has been grieving. And don't forget, when you're undergoing these massive changes and you're letting go and you're purging and you're letting go of things and surrendering, it starts to really, it's an uncomfortable process. There's a lot of tears. There's a lot of purging and letting go and releasing. And so in that moment, you know, in that process, he's unable to come towards you as someone who's extremely grounded and well-rounded. It feels to me like at the moment he's trying to find his footing. He's, I mean, he definitely wants to communicate with you. He wants to come back to you and tell you that he is coming home. Look at this. Keep shining your light bright so I can come back home. You are the light. See this flame? You are the light. So he sees that truth now. He sees that you are the light, and he knows that he's not ready or healed enough yet to come back to you, but he is doing this also to come back to you. So yes, he's obviously doing this for his own healing and all that, but he's gaining a lot of wisdom in this as well about himself and about this relationship and how he has, you know, his actions and choices and how and choice of words and how they've affected you. He's looking at all this. He goes, even if you don't hear from me now, don't mistake my silence for not loving you. You are always in my heart forever. So it's like there's a reason and a purpose and a massive reason why he's not coming in, but he knows you could be the one for him. So he knows that you are the one for him. He knows he needs to come in with this communication, which could happen. We see new moon in Gemini. It could be Gemini season that this could come in. But he's saying what he would give to run his fingers through your hair. Your beauty cascades over him. So he's possibly looking at your photographs or just in his memories right now, in his time of solitude, really thinking about you, okay? And he wants to come in, or he will come in very open. So maybe in the past he's been quite closed off, maybe guarded, maybe deflecting. It looks to me like he's going to come in very open after all this has occurred for him. And he's going to come in optimistic as well and have compassion, where he might not have been very compassionate in the past for himself or others. And it feels to me like he's now starting to really come through with humility, okay? So yes, that is the answer to your question, is yes. He intends to come back to you after he goes through this massive healing journey that he's on. And I do feel like he's really cleansing himself. He could be detoxing his body, mind and spirit. He might be on a retreat. It's kind of like just a need to pull away from everyone and everything, not just this relationship, but he's going to start making big, major changes in his life. There's major life decisions being made regarding people he will hang out with. It's almost like turning over a whole new leaf right here. It's like saying goodbye to an old chapter, okay, and starting afresh on a new chapter. So he's really starting to learn to let go of the past. And he's been kind of like forced to in some way. Not forced, but it's kind of like he's been really, guided strongly to just stop and look at himself. Because the way he's been running away has not been working. It's not been working. It's just really backfired on him in some ways. It just comes back around to him anyway. And you can't run away from yourself. So that's why he can't run away from himself. And he's got no choice now but to stop and look within and start healing those things that are affecting all aspects of his life, as well as this relationship. So let's see, what is your guidance card from Spirit for Group 4, please? Group 4's guidance card. Group 4's guidance card, please, Spirit. All right, Group 4 guidance card. You might be into shamanism too. You might be really seeking out different cultures and how their remedies can come in and help him, whether it be energy healing or whatever it might be. But he might be reading up on things right now too. But definitely has the desire and intention to come back to you once he has done that. Guidance card, please, Spirit, for Group 4. All right, it's coming. There it is. Okay, here we are. This is a beautiful card. Look at this. Butterfly rebirth. So beautiful. So it says, you can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change, and you have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. This is a special message for you. Whilst your person's undergoing their own transition, you also are undergoing transformation as like the butterfly. So it's about knowing that you can reinvent yourself and your life, open to rewards of change. So it's almost like you're both undergoing major things right now and not resisting it, but going with the flow, going with it, so that you can come back together and share what your journey has been about and communicate. Because maybe in the past communication has been an issue, but once you start to really realize and come into that self-actualization and realization of who you are, this is when you can both really come from a place of authenticity with each other and be able to share about the journey and both come back to earth basically with this as well. And you will have learned, both of you, so much about yourselves, about life, about the journey. And you can both share with others as well, what you've learned, if in time that, comes about for you guys, because I feel like you both are healers. That's what it feels like here, is that you're both undergoing this immense change and transformation, to be able to share that with others and help them So yes, you are both healers in that way, and your person does intend to come back to you. So I hope that's helped you guys, given you some clarity. And please don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a Divine Love Messages from Your Twin Flame Soulmate deck that I created. That will be drawn out at the end of this month, guys. So I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Love and blessings.